Welcome to this tutorial on completing a task list in Python. Whether you're organizing your day, managing a project, or simply keeping track of your to-dos, Python offers powerful tools to help you streamline the process. In this lesson, we'll walk you through creating, managing, and automating a task list using Python's built-in features. By the end, you'll be able to handle your task more efficiently and even automate parts of your workflow. First, let's start by creating a simple task list. In Python, you can use a list to store your tasks. A list is a versatile data structure that can hold multiple items, allowing you to manage them collectively. Here's how you can create a task list. In this example, task list contains 4 tasks that need to be completed. Each task is a string and all the tasks are stored together in a single list. Let's run this and look at the output. In this example, task list contains 4 tasks that needs to be completed, which are send email to a client, prepare project report, schedule team meeting, and review budget proposal. Each task is a string and all the tasks are stored together in a single list. As your day progresses, you might need to add new tasks to your list. Python makes this easy with the append method, which adds a new item to the end of the list. Here's how you can add a task. This adds update project timeline to the end of your existing task list. You can keep adding tasks as needed throughout your day. Let's run this and see. So it has added update project timeline to our list in the end. Moving on to viewing and accessing tasks. To view your entire task list at any time, simply print the list. If you want to focus on a specific task, you can access it by its index. Python lists are zero indexed, meaning the first item is at index 0. So here's our list printed. Send email to client, prepare project report, schedule team meeting, review budget, update project timeline. So let's look at the index example. Here's our code. To access the first task, you need to write a variable and then task list and then an index with 0. So the first task is first task. Let's print this. So it says the first task is send email to client. You can compare it from this list. To access the last task, you can either use the index on the last item or the negative index -1. So if you type -1 here, this will print the last element. So it says update project timeline, which is the last task. Moving on to marking tasks as completed. So as you complete tasks, you might want to remove them from your list. The remove method allows you to do just that. Now let's see an example. To mark down a task completed by removing it from the list, use this code task list dot remove and then send email to client and print that. So let's print that and see the output. So it says task completed, updated task list to prepare a project report, schedule team meeting, review budget and update project timeline. You see, send email to client has been removed from this list. To further streamline your workflow, you can use a loop to automate updates to your task list. For instance, if you want to automatically print each task as you complete it, you can use a for loop. This loop iterates over each task in task list. This loop iterates over each task in the task list, prints it and then removes it once it's completed. The list updates dynamically, giving you a real-time view of your remaining tasks. So it says, completing task, prepare project report. Then the task was completed and this is the updated list. And then similarly with review budget proposal. So sometimes you might encounter situations where the task you are trying to remove isn't in the list, or the list might be empty. It's important to handle these cases gracefully to avoid errors in your program. You can try the code for yourself, and to check if the list is empty before trying to remove tasks, you can use this code. Let's make a new cell and paste our code here. Let's run it together. So it says you still have tasks to complete. Congratulations, you have learned how to manage, create, and automate a task list using Python. By leveraging lists, and loops, you can efficiently handle your tasks, freeing up time for more important activities. This tutorial has given you the basics, but Python offers many more tools and techniques for task management. As you continue to explore, you'll find even more ways to make your workflow smoother and more efficient. Remember, the key to mastering Python is practice. Try modifying the examples, adding more tasks, or integrating your task list with other Python features. Happy coding!